Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a sort of a video log style video for you guys since I haven't put up a video in about a week. It's been raining here in Tennessee and we haven't really had any racing going on. And I hate to leave you guys kind of hanging, waiting for videos. So the car is still getting the cage welded in. Rusty's doing a great job. I'm going to post a couple of pics in this video of how the cage is coming along. I'm going to be going for work for the next week, so don't expect to see any videos for this week. That's kind of why I wanted to give you guys a video today, so I can kind of hold you guys over till we can get the car back and get going with that. So the subject of today's video is the future of the car. I'm kind of at a crossroads right now, and I'm making this video because I want to ask you guys what you want to see with the car over the winter. So at this point in the build, the car's fast. I've been 550s. I feel like it's probably going to go a 540, maybe a 530 if I can get the 60 foot good when we go down to Mod Nationals in November. We're going to have cool air, all the conditions, the track's going to be good, all the conditions are going to be there to run a personal best. With that being said, heads up racing, a 540 really, 540, 530 can be somewhat competitive, but there's guys that are a lot faster, and there's guys that will turn their cars down to run 530s, 540s on a marginal track where they'll keep the front half soft and the back half they'll ramp the power in. So it's good to have that extra power. So I built this channel based on the 2-valve, and I really want to stick to the 2-valve. I really want to go a 7 with the 2-valve, and that kind of leads me into the reason of this video. I really want to do like a series quest for 7s with the 2-valve. I want to go 7s. I watched the Fairmont go 8.0. It's probably 4 years ago now, maybe a little shorter, a little bit longer. But whenever I seen the Fairmont, it was the fastest 2-valve at the time, and it inspired me to start building my 2-valve. And my goal is to go a 7 with the 2-valve with trick flow heads, of course. So I want to get your guys' opinion. I'm going to keep this video somewhat short. I just want to talk about some of the avenues that I have that I could go with this winter. That they're all going to be kind of around the same cost, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the setup. So the first setup that I'm thinking about doing is staying with the 2-valve. And I know most of you guys follow this channel because of the 2-valve, and I really want to stay with the 2-valve. I just want to see what you guys have to say about it. So with the 2-valve, I want to go with trick flow heads. So I want to go with I'm going to redo the bottom end. My Texas block is already bored 20 over, so I can't go any bigger on it. And I've got blow-by issues. So really, I can't really go any farther with that block. So I want to get a new Texas block. I want to have it bored over just enough to get the bore straight. And I'm thinking about going with either a set of Jibtech custom pistons or Diamond custom pistons. So I can have the thickest possible cylinder walls in that Texas block. From there, I want to go with trick flow heads. I'm thinking about probably having them ported by Fox Lake and going with upgraded valves, since I've heard some stories about guys having issues with the valves that come with the trick flow heads. So I would like to do that. Go with like 150-pound dual valve springs that come with the trick flow heads, the good valves. And then I'll probably have Todd build me a set of freaking pretty rowdy cams. I'm thinking about maybe spinning this thing to 8,000, 8,500, maybe even 9,000 RPM, whatever it's going to take to get me into 7s. I'm thinking about cutting the Edelbrock intake in half and having a local guy completely port the intake and weld it back together. I really want to go maximum effort on this build. I've kind of been taking it easy the last couple of years and building stuff that I want, that I can drive to work every day. The engine that's in the car now, I could probably daily drive that car with that engine in it if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I probably could. It's not a max effort build. So I'm thinking about going with something that's more of a max effort build, something that I can drive on a 30-mile cruise in a street class, but something that I'm probably not going to drive as often on the street. It's going to be more oriented towards a race car, but it'll still be a street car. So that's really what I want to do with the 2-valve, and my ultimate goal is to go, I don't care if it's a 799. My goal is to go a 7 with a 2-valve. The next option I have is I could go 4-valve. Now the good thing about the 4-valve is a set of ported 4-valve heads flow about a 320 CFM on the intake. And I can't remember what the exhaust flows, but it's up there. Significantly more than a ported trick flow head. So the downfall to the 4-valve, for one, is I know you guys don't give a crap about my channel because of the 4-valve. You guys care about my channel because of 2-valve and the things that I'm doing with it, and it's fun, and I enjoy doing it. Some upsides, like I said, for the 4-valve is the head flow. I would have to go with a new intake, so probably a Sullivan short runner intake. That's pretty expensive. The cams on a 4-valve, you're looking at about $1,200 or $1,300 for cams. And then you've also got twice the valves and twice the number of valve springs. Basically twice the number of everything that you have to put in that engine. And if I'm building it to go into the 7s. If I have a 4-valve engine, I will be running 7s. That just is what it is. I'm not building a 4-valve to go mid-8s. I'm doing that with a 2-valve already. So if I build a 4-valve, it's going to be serious. And I kind of really don't want to go down that road, but that is a path that I could take. Now the third and final option would be doing a Coyote swap. The issue with the Coyote swap is the initial cost of the engine. Also, the Coyote blocks, you either have to put block supports in them or you have to re-sleeve the block to handle over 1,200 horsepower. And to be honest with you, if I'm putting a Coyote in the car, it's the same as the 4-valve. I'm going to be making over 1,200 horsepower. I'm going to be going well into the 7s probably. Because if you're not doing that with a Coyote, in my opinion, then you're just not pushing that thing hard enough. And like I said, that's my opinion. But I'm going 8.6s. It's going to be even faster by the end of the year. Probably 8.50s. If I'm lucky, maybe an 8.40 in the quarter mile with a PI headed 2-valve. So if I go Coyote, it's going to be serious. I'm going to be trying to rotate the earth with this thing. Another thing that I would have to do with the Coyote is I would have to go with the Holley. I would have to change my harness with the Holley, and I would have to decide whether I'm going to lock the cams out or if I'm going to use the TI VCT that comes with the Coyote. And excuse me if I didn't say that right, but it's basically the system that advances and retards the cams. And it kind of gives you good low end power, and it retards the cams as you climb an RPM to give you the high end power as well. So I just want to make this quick video, like I said earlier, to give you guys kind of an update video of what's going on and kind of my plans for the future, because I know all you guys follow with me on this channel, and you know you guys like to watch what I do with the car. And I do take into account your guys' opinions. I have on the roll cage and I have on other things in the past, and I wanna keep giving you guys good content and doing things that you guys enjoy and that I enjoy as well. I enjoy racing and building cars. I love doing this, and I love the fact that I can share it with everyone and get this knowledge out there, and that I can help people. So those are the options that I have right now for the car, and you guys go down in the comments and tell me what you think. If you like this video, hit the like button, and as always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in about a week. I'll talk to you later.